Imagine you're floating 250 miles above Earth aboard the International Space Station, and you suddenly realize you need a tool that doesn't exist on board. In the past, that would have meant waiting weeks or even months for a resupply rocket. But in 2014, something different happened. NASA partnered with a company called Made in Space and sent a digital design file from Earth directly to the International Space Station. Instead of shipping a physical object, they transmitted data. An astronaut then used the station's onboard 3D printer to manufacture a working socket wrench in orbit. That moment marked the first time in human history that an object was produced in space from a design file sent from Earth on demand. Let that sink in. Humanity didn't just launch tools into space. We transmitted the idea of a tool across space and manufactured it off-planet. That may sound like a small milestone. It was just a wrench after all, but symbolically, it was enormous. Before this, space missions depended entirely on supply chains. If something broke and you didn't have the part, you waited. After this, as long as you had raw material and a printer, you could build what you needed. This is the beginning of something much bigger. Instead of shipping inventory, we can ship information. Instead of packing every possible contingency tool for a mission to the moon or Mars, we can bring printers and digital blueprints. For deep space missions, where resupply could take months, that shift is revolutionary. And yes, if you're a fan of Star Trek, this sounds very familiar. In the Star Trek universe, replicators assemble objects from stored patterns. We are not there yet. Today's 3D printers use filament or powdered material in additive manufacturing. But conceptually, the path is clear. We are moving from transporting mass to transmitting data and building locally. Think about the implications. Future lunar bases could use 3D printers to manufacture tools from regolith. Mars habitats could be printed using local materials. Spare parts for spacecraft could be built on demand. The cost of launching heavy equipment from Earth could drop dramatically if we only need to send raw material and design files. The first wrench printed in orbit was not glamorous. It didn't pour Captain Picard a cup of Earl Grey hot, but it was a brick laid in the foundation of something transformative. One file at a time, one object at a time, we are slowly building the infrastructure for self-sustaining off-world living. The future rarely arrives with fireworks. Sometimes it arrives quietly in the form of a plastic wrench printed in microgravity. But make no mistake, that was a turning point. The day we printed a tool in space from a file sent from Earth was the day science fiction took one small but undeniable step toward reality. Thanks for watching, and if you have a story idea you'd love to hear explored around the campfire, drop it in the comments. Your ideas help shape this journey, and I truly appreciate it. I'm Christy, and I'll see you next time.